Assalamualaikum, welcome back. This is PMR Trial Paper MPSMM Kedah 2012 Paper 2 Mathematics. Question number 1, calculate the value of 13 divided by 2, 3 and 5, and then plus and then minus 10. Alright, so let's do that. 13 divided by 2, 3, 5. If we convert it to the real fraction, that will become 2 times 5 plus 3 over 5. And then plus and minus 10, it become minus 10. So 13 divided by 13 over 5. 13 over 5 minus 10. Okay, take a look at this. Okay, you probably want to learn this. 13, when you divide by 13 over 5, you can convert it to become multiply. But this fraction here will go upside down. Okay, 5 at the top, 13 become denominator and 5 become numerator, and then minus 10. If you can see this type of mathematical problem, whatever that is divide and multiply has to be performed first. Okay, minus and pluses is to be performed later. Okay, so in this case, 13 and 13 you can cancel it out, so become left with 5, and then 5 minus 10, that equals minus 5. Alright, let's move on to number 2. Question number 2. 7 minus 3.24 times 3 over 5. Okay, so we need to calculate that and express the answer correct into decimal places. Previously I did say that multiply and divide have to be performed first before pluses and minuses. But this is a special case because we have a pair of brackets here. So anything that's in the bracket need to be performed first. So we do this solve 7 minus 3.24. So that becomes 3.76 times 3 over 5. And since we need to come up with answer in decimal numbers, then we need to change 3 over 5 to become decimal. So that is 3.76 times 3 over 5. What is it in decimal? It's a 0.6. Alright. So let's do this. 3.76 times 0.6. Okay, this is 0. 6 times 6 is 36. 3 here. 7 times 6 is 42. 42 plus 3 is 45. So 5 and 4 here. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 times 4 is 22. So where do we put the decimal place? There are 2 decimal places in this number and 1 over here. So then we have 3 decimal places here. So the answer is 2.256. But the question requires us to put 2 decimal places only. So that is 2.26. Okay, we round it up to from 5 to 6 because the digit after 5 is 6. Alright. And move on to number 3. Find the value of cube root of 125. And then calculate the value of the other one. Okay, let's do A first. Cube root 3125. Okay, we know that this is going to be a negative number because the cube root negative here, so it will become negative. Cube root of 125. But 125, what is it? 125 is actually 5 raised to the power of 3, right? 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. So that is actually equals to minus 5. Alright, and then B, 8 over 3 minus square root now, 4 over 9. And then raised to the power of 3, everything. Okay, let's resolve the one in the bracket first. 8 over 3. And what about that square root of 4 over 9? What is square root of 4? It's 2. What is square root of 9? It is 3. Okay, and then we raise to the power of 3. Let's push down a little bit. So 8 over 3 minus 2 over 3, that is 6 over 3. 6 over 3 is actually 2. So that is 2 raised to the power of 3. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So the answer is 8. Next question, number 4. Solve each of the following linear equations. K minus 8 is equal to minus 15. Let's do A first. K minus 8 is equal to minus 15. Right. So what do? There are two ways to do that. We either we either add 8 on both sides, plus 8 over here and plus 8 over here as well. Okay. Or we can also use a throw method. I'll do both. Okay. So 8 minus 8, and then you plus 8, it becomes K. And then here minus 15 plus 8, it becomes minus 7. We can also use this method. K minus 8 plus minus 15. Okay, it depends on which one you prefer. Okay, we can move minus 8 over to the right hand side, it becomes plus 8. What it means that K is equal to minus 15 plus 8, which is minus 7. Okay, both methods give you the same answer though. Alright, and B, 2y over 3 plus 5 equal to 1. So let's move plus 5 first to the right, and becomes minus 5. So now is 2y over 3 equal to 1 minus 5 is equal to minus 4. Okay, and then y is equal to, okay, we want to move 2 over 3 to over to the left hand side, so it becomes, okay, when we move 2 over 3 over there, it becomes times 3 over 2. Okay, whatever the numerator becomes denominator, and denominator become numerator. We just switch side. So y is equal to minus 4 times 3 over 2. And then we can resolve this. This become minus 2. Minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. That's the answer for y. Next question, number 5. In diagram 5, Q is the image of P under transformation K. P under transformation K. So what's the question? Describe in full transformation K. Okay, now how do you do that? Diagram 5, Q is the image. So Q, this is the image. You can see that P and Q is a mirror image. The answer that there is a line here. Okay, in the middle. Just the right distance from P and Q, which you transform it, it becomes a mirror image of P. So what is this line? That line is this line is x equal to 3. So this line is x is equal to 3. So the answer is that image Q is a reflection of P in the line x equal to 3. Okay, let's move on. Diagram 6 shows polygon S drawn on a grid of equal squares with sides of 1 unit. On the grid in the answer space, redraw polygon S using scale 1 to 2. The grid has equal squares with 1 unit, side 1 unit. So that means 1 to 2. That means in the redraw polygon in the answer space, we need to represent 1 unit of the grid there that equals 2 units on the original image. So let's do that. And I probably need to go and push up and down, and it could be a little bit annoying because I need to, because the screen is a bit small. Alright, let's take a look at the top portion of it. Top portion, there is how many unit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 boxes, and then that means we need to draw that on 3. Okay, so I cannot draw using a ruler, so I beg your pardon. I need to draw it using hand drawing. But in the real exam, you cannot just use hand drawing. You need to use ruler. Properly draw it so that you do not lose any mark. Otherwise, you probably lose 1 point. So, but for the purpose of this lesson, I just use my hand drawing, because it's really tough using a ruler on my Wacom bamboo writing pad over here. It's a bit difficult. Okay, now, okay, 3 unit over there. Okay, and what about the slanted space? So this covers 4 boxes, so I need to do that in 2 boxes. 2 boxes down. Okay, not nice. 2 boxes down, and then slanted down. 4 units vertically, 2 units horizontally. So I need to do that in 2 vertically and 1 horizontally. So push it down. Okay, and then the bottom part over here, there is 4 boxes, so I cover that in 2. Alright, and then it goes vertically up 4 boxes, then I'll cover that in 2 as well. Alright, and then I just connect the ends in 2 boxes. There you go. So that is my S prime, the image. Okay, let's move on. Number 7. In diagram 7, PQR and RST are right angle triangles. It is given that cos y, okay, cos y is 5 over 13. Cos y 5 over 13. Find the value of sin x. Okay, and that's the question A. So if cos y is 5 over 13, not 5 over 5, but 5 over 13. Alright, and you know that cos, definition of cos is basically adjacent over hypotenuse. Alright, so our hypotenuse here, and this 5 is our adjacent to y, and hypotenuse is this one. So that means RT is 13 cm. Alright, and this must be 12. If we use Pythagoras theorem, then we know that the famous triangle, we normally have 2 types of famous triangle in Pythagoras theorem. Right angle triangles, it's either 3, 4, 5, and we also have 5, 12, and 13. So if you know that it's 13, and then RS must be 12. Okay, I'm going to delete some of the things I wrote here so that I create some space for myself. Okay, yeah, I just delete this one as well. This is just my notes. So we want to find sin x. Okay, that's the first question. Nothing to do with the second triangle. So sin x is definition of sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Alright, so this is x. So sin x then is opposite is 8, hypotenuse is 10. 8 over 10. So that is equal to 4 over 5 or equal to 0.8. Okay, so that's the answer for question number A. Okay, it's either 4 over 5. Sin x is either 4 over 5 or equal to 0.8. Then B, calculate the length in cm of QS. Alright. Okay, so you need to calculate. So we need to show the Pythagoras theorem then. Because we cannot just give the answer, it's 12. We need to show the calculation. Alright, so okay, then this has become a little bit annoying. So cos y is 5 over 13. Okay, thus what is that? RT is 13. Okay, RT is then 13 cm. Then we need to find RS. We need to find RS and QR. Okay. RS is, using Pythagoras theorem, is 13 squared minus 5 squared. Okay, then it is 169 minus 25. Then that is equal to 144, which is 12 cm. Okay, we just show the steps. And then we want to also know QR. Then QR is 10 squared minus square root of 10 squared minus 8 squared, which is 100 minus 64. That is square root of 36, which is 6 cm. Then the question is QS. QS is RS QR plus RS, which is 12 plus 6, which is 18 cm. Okay. Next question, number 8. Expand and then simplify. Let's do expand first. This is a very easy question. 3m minus 2, you expand it to become 3m minus 6. Okay, there's a mistake there. This is not well, this is not n, but it's supposed to be m. Okay, and then simplify. Simplify b. Simplify 2p plus 3 multiply with 3p minus 4. So we want to multiply these two in bracket, so we have to do that in this way. Okay, 2p multiply with 3p, and then 2p multiply with minus 4, and then 3 with 3p, and then 3 with minus 4. So what will it become? 3p and 2p and 3p becomes 6p squared. Okay, and then 2p with multiply with minus 4, that becomes minus 8p, and then 3 and 3p become plus 9p, and then 3 multiply with minus 4, that becomes minus 12. Okay, then this is 6p squared minus 8p, and 9p becomes plus p minus 12. So this is the answer. Next question, number 9. Factorize completely each of the following expressions. Alright. A. 6mn plus m. Okay, this is not that difficult, huh? So that becomes because there is a common term here, like terms, like terms there. What we do that we can pull out that like terms, put it outside, and leave the rest here. 6n plus 1. Yeah. Okay, that's how it becomes. That's done. Then we need to factorize the next one. 4x plus 6 plus 2xy plus 3y. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. There is 4x and there is xy. Okay, it will become in the form of this. So there's x and y. X and y here, and there are some numbers. Rearrange this so that we can see it more clearly. 4x plus 2xy plus 3y plus 6. So the product over here, that number over here, so you know that everything here is plus, and then whatever that multiplied here could be 3 or 2. 3 or 2. So that 3 times 2 becomes 6, and you get this, right? And then 3y. Okay, 3y match, because if you multiply 3 and y, you got 3y, so that is done. What is next? 4x. How do you want to get 4x? Okay, that is not settled. 3y is settled. 4x. That should be, okay, 2x. Xy, this should be 2 somewhere. If I put here 2, then become 2xy, correct? And then yes, this is correct. Okay, so 2x, you multiply with y, you get 2xy, so that's correct. 2x and 2, you get 4x, correct? And then 3 and y you get 3y, that is also correct. And then 3 and 2, we get 6. So this is the answer. Next question, number 10. Express 2 over 2m minus 3m minus 2 over 6m squared as single fraction in simplest form. Alright. This carries 3 marks, quite big mark. Okay, 2m minus 3m minus 2 over 6m squared. Okay, we need to make it into common denominator. How do we do that? Okay, we can multiply with m at the left hand side with m. So let's do that. Let's give a good. So over here we need to multiply with 3m, right? So that 3m plus multiply with 2m, it becomes 6m squared. So up here as well we need to multiply with 3m. Alright then. So then it becomes 3m with 5 becomes 15m, and minus 3m plus 2. Okay, why? Because this used to be bracket there. When minus with 3m, they become minus 3m, but we have minus 2 and minus here, it becomes 2. So denominator is 6m squared. Okay, then 15m minus 3m is 12m plus 2 over 6m squared. Okay, we can factorize. We can actually reduce that again. How? By cutting here. Let's put 2 here, and then this factorize the one up there plus 1. So if you open up that bracket again, it becomes 12m plus 2. So and this is 6m squared, and this becomes 3. That is equal to 6m plus 1 over 3m squared. There you go. 3 points for that. Next question, number 11. Simplify each of the following. Let's do A. P to the power raised to the power 2 over 3 multiply with P raised to the power 1 over 3. This is actually P raised to the power 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3. And 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3 is equal to 1. So that is actually equal to P. Alright, B. MK raised to the power of minus 2, and then minus 1 times m squared. This is actually equal to m minus 1 times k, k minus 2, power minus 2, and then raised to the power minus 1 again. That is actually k raised to the minus 2 multiplied with minus 1. That is actually k squared. And then times again with m squared. Then k squared. And what about m minus 1 and m2? That is equal to m2 minus 1. So the answer is k squared m. Right, 3 marks. Number 12. Diagram 12 shows the marks obtained by 20 participants in mathematics quiz. Okay, so we just scattered marks there. Using the data, complete the frequency table in the answer space. Find the median. Okay, again, this is gonna be a little bit annoying because I'm gonna need to pitch up and down. Okay, Mach 1, how many frequency? What's the frequency of Mach 1? Mach 1, that is, okay, let's go and count and then cancel. 1, 2, 3. There is no more 1 there, so frequency is 3. Mach 2, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yes. So Mach 2, there is frequency is 4, and what about 3? 3 is 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3. What about 4? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. And Mach 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So 5. 5, I see. So let's go and verify how many participants. 20 participants, right? So let's go and total them up. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 and 3 is 10, 10 and 5 is 15, 15 and 5 is 20, so that's correct. So that should give us 3 marks. So what's the median? Median is the middle value, okay? We probably need to have cumulative frequency here. If I add cumulative frequency in this table, relative frequency, then this is 3. 3 times 4 is 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 and 3 becomes 10. 10 and 5 becomes 15. And 15 and 5 become 20. So median is the middle value. So if there is any 20 terms, 20 values, median then is at 10 plus 1 divided by 2. No, you cannot do this. It is actually, okay, 20 is at 20 over 2 and at place. At place. Let me just redo that. At location 10 and 11. Okay, because they are 20, then you know that it should be between 10 and 11. But look, the 10 student have Mach 3 and the 11 student, okay, the median is somewhere here, right? This is where the median lies. Okay, as such, median is between 10 and 11. You need to find the average. 10 plus 11 divided by 2, that is 10.5. Okay, 10.5 is the answer. Next question, 13. Find the value of 8 raised to the power of half times 2 to the power of half divided by 16 to the power of 3/4. Okay, first 8, you can represent 8 as 2 to the power of 3 and then raised to the power of half again times 2 to the power of half, and 16 is 2 to the power of 4, right? 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. So 16 is 2 to the power of 4 and then raise it again to 3/4. Alright, then this becomes 2 raised to the power of 3 over 2 times 2 to the power of half. Let me write it nicely. 1/2 over 2 to the power of 3, because 4 times 3 over 4 is 3. And this is basically 2 to the power of 3 over 2 plus 1/2. over 2 to the power of 3. And 3 over 2 plus half is 2 squared over 2 cubed. And that is actually, okay, I'm gonna write it here, that is actually 1 over 2. That's the answer. Let's do question number 14. Given that k is 2px plus 3 over x, express x in the terms of k and p. K is 2px plus 3 over x. So we need to put x, express x in terms of k and p. So we need to put x on the left hand side and the rest, everything else on the right side of the equation, of the, what do you call that? Of the equal sign. So first of all, let's put this one, denominator, back here. So what will happen? That is xk equal to 2px plus 3. Then let's put over here, because we need to collect all the x to one side. So that becomes minus 2px. So that becomes kx, I can just rearrange, minus 2px equal to 3. So let's factorize, put x outside, and then we leave with k minus 2p here equal to 3. And then we put everything else here going down here, right? Okay, become denominator. Then x is then equal to 3 over k minus 2p. So this is the answer. So the video is already half an hour, so we will see you then later in the next part of the video. Bye bye.